Hi everyone, I'm Steve Messinio, President of the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce, here with another member spotlight video. And today I'm very pleased to have John Marchiony from Fairdoll Partners to join us and to share a little bit of information about his business. John and I have been working together recently to promote a new restaurant sweepstakes for the Marlborough area businesses, specifically the restaurants. And John is here to share a little bit about that and what he does in general. So John, take it away and share a little bit about your business and what you're doing with the Marlborough Chamber.
Super. Thanks, Steve. I think this idea for the most righteous chamber town down restaurant sweepstake is hysterical, right? So we're going to promote the Marlborough Chamber restaurants and try to raise funds for the charitable foundation, the Regional Charitable Foundation. And people are going to enter to win by making a donation of $20 or more. And if they win, they're going to win the ridiculous grand prize, which is going to be $25 $100 gift cards to the chamber restaurants. They could also win the awesome second prize or the fantastic third prizes, which are a little bit smaller, but still fantastic because everybody likes to eat, right? So this is a sweepstakes. It's just like any other sweepstakes. You can you don't have to donate to enter to win, but that's the way that we're going to generate lots of awareness for the chamber and the restaurants, and hopefully a lot of money for the foundation, which gives it away all as scholarships,
Right.
Pretty much mostly as scholarships.
Excellent, excellent. So you have a very unique business model. How did you come about developing this and this restaurant? Because you've done this several times already with other organizations. So tell us a little bit about the history and how it came about and why did you get into this business?
Yeah. So I've been working with mission-driven organizations and nonprofits for probably half my career. I'm also very involved with Rotary, which is why I'm wearing this shirt. And I learned about this particular model for a fundraiser that supports local restaurants through the Rotary community. And this is something that I like doing, that I'm good at doing, and it's beneficial to all concerned. And anybody who's a member of Rotary will recognize that as one of the elements of the four-way test, and so is the name of the company, Fairdoll Partners, right? That's a key value for members of Rotary, and I based the company's business model on that. And so I work in a lot of revenue sharing relationships where I'm willing to take the entrepreneurial risk to raise money or to increase membership and benefit financially, earn my fees from the success that we generate together. So I do this in a couple of different ways. One is through this restaurant sweepstakes, but I'm also creating the sponsorship structure and then doing sponsorship sales for a couple of other nonprofits. And then I'm doing a whole project around partnerships between a local college and businesses in the community.
Awesome. So it's been great partnering with you, and obviously you put a lot of work in on our behalf, and we certainly appreciate that. And we're really looking forward to rolling out this restaurant sweepstakes and allowing our restaurants in our chamber community to really benefit from it, in addition to supporting our community foundation. Looking at kind of a big picture, how often do you run these sweepstakes with the organization you work with? And are you, in terms of just introductions to other organizations, who can the chamber community put you in front of to do this for maybe another nonprofit?
Sure. So locally focused nonprofits might work with this particular model, but I love to have a conversation with organizations that want to grow, because my background is in startups and nonprofits. It's kind of an odd mix. So I very naturally see places where there are chances to generate earned revenue or donations in an unusual way. So I want to talk to nonprofits and mission-driven organizations and also small businesses that want to grow, because my background is in sales, marketing, business development, partnerships, and a little bit of operations. So that general perspective can be useful, but it's having that conversation with interesting people who are passionate about the mission of their organization. Because I'll hear stuff and say, well, we can make that into a revenue generating venture if they want. And then it's exciting and entertaining actually for me to build that out, to figure out how to launch it and get it to work and generate the results that an organization wants. It could be revenue, it could be members, could be visibility, it could be thought leadership programs, but that's the fun stuff for me.
Awesome. Well, from getting to know you over the last several years, when I do think one of the things I recognize about you is you're an exceptional networker, and obviously with networking, a lot of it's about developing referral partners. And so I'm curious, who are the ideal referral partners for you? Certainly chambers are one way, but who are those people that you've met in our community that make sense for our members to make introductions to you for future consideration?
Yeah, I love working with clubs like Rotary clubs, Lions clubs, Kiwanis, things like that. I've got an interesting conversation going on with some Masons. The Chambers of Commerce are fantastic because you have committed members and an audience and that regional focus. And then small businesses are always interesting because they want to grow. And lastly, anybody with a mission, right? A nonprofit is typically understaffed. And that's where I can step in and fill in some of those gaps and bring that kind of entrepreneurial approach to getting something started and growing and generating results. So if you know fascinating people, like I love having those conversations with interesting people, and in half an hour, we can cover enough ground to figure out if there might be some way to generate revenue that supports the mission of the organization.
Awesome. Well, John, certainly we appreciate you partnering with the Marlborough Chamber to bring this restaurant sweepstakes out to our community. The work you've been doing is fantastic, and I really look forward to all the partnerships you're going to develop with our chamber restaurants and promoting this sweepstakes. So thank you so much. And if you want to meet John and you want an introduction, please feel free to reach out to me. Happy to make that introduction to John, and let's work toward helping John get some more recognition for his business. That's it for today's episode. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one soon.